So Iyanla did an interview with Eboni K. Williams, and this interview's been going around all weekend. I saw it on Saturday, but I was like, I don't really want to talk about it. And I wanted to watch the whole interview, and I watched the whole interview, and I'm going to talk about it in the morning. I just don't have the strength right now because I have a question. I have a very important question I want to ask, and I want you to honestly answer this question for me. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip. Let me know what you think. I'm going to ask my questions, and I will be in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out. Thank you for those of you checking out my books on Amazon, 23,000 Guys, 10 Years a Girlfriend. Love you, love you, love you. Let me know what you think.
I know that you said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build. When some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in the society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus.
Okay, so I'm going to come back tomorrow. We're going to run through this interview. Here is my question to Black women. Black women, let me just say there's nothing wrong with bus drivers, mechanics, whoever. Black women, why is it that older Black women do not encourage us to aim higher? Why Black women have to marry bus drivers? There's nothing wrong with bus drivers if that's what you want. Marry mechanics. There's nothing wrong with mechanics if that's what you want. Build with a man. In another part of the video, she said, I will build with a man. And I'm like, what age do you say, I'm not building with a man? How old is Auntie? She about 60 maybe? She could be my mom. And you're still open to building with a man? At what age? Ladies, why is it that Black women have to build with men, create with men, fix men up? Why? I just want to know why. Why? Why we have to do the mechanics, the bus drivers? Why we have to build with a man? Why they don't encourage us to go for presidents of companies and CEOs and CFOs and executives and vice presidents and creators of companies like Candace Owens? I know a lot of people hate her. I love her. I love people that think out of the box. Her husband is the owner of Parlor or something like that. Why? I just want to know. I don't ever coming up remember any Black woman telling me that you can marry the CEO of a company. Not one time. And the same aunties like Iyanla was pushing me to marry the bus driver. There was this guy that was after me. He's now a bus driver, and I hear through the grapevine he say how I saw him and I didn't even speak to him and I must be mad because I'm missing out. I didn't even know. I didn't even know Somebody else said, you didn't so say, oh, that's who that was. See, they don't know. A lot of Caribbean people don't know because I don't really hang around or, with them on social media. But I don't ever, as a matter of fact, They will say the bus drivers, again, nothing wrong with bus drivers and mechanics, they have character, they have integrity. The man that's struggling, they will love you. And I remember saying, there must be at least one saved Black man on Wall Street that's looking for a wife. That's my husband. Guess where my husband works? They don't encourage us to go for the Wall Street guys, the presidents and the CEOs and CFOs and C executives and vice president. No, marry the bus driver, marry the mechanic. Again, there's nothing wrong. Do you understand? If that's what you want. But for those of us who like the girl, what's her name? She asked her, would you marry a bus driver? She said, if he owned it, that's how I was. If you're just driving the bus for somebody else, I ain't interested. But if you own the bus company, would you marry somebody at McDonald's? Does he own the McDonald's? Then no. So I want to know, tell me, why are we not encouraged? I don't ever hear a Black woman, and I'm 45 years old. I've been married 10 years, but they never encouraged me to go for who I married. It's always the guys who I was not interested in, but never the man I married, which is why the church didn't come to my wedding. The church was in 2 churches. None of them came to my wedding because I didn't marry who they think I should marry. I married way outside the box. They can't even have a conversation with my husband. And I just be walking and parading him around when I'm around me. Like, Anyways, I have to go. I want to know, answer that question. And if I have time tomorrow morning, we'll run through this video. Okay, I love you. Let me know what you think. Mwah. Bye.